We are going to start in Shavasana. Come all the way onto your back. Extend the legs out long. Let the feet flop open. Arms can rest wherever they're comfortable. Maybe palms to the ceiling. Maybe arms overhead. Take a moment. Find what feels good in your body. Maybe some wiggles through the ankles and the wrists and the head before you drop in. Close eyes if they're not closed. And give yourself a moment to land. Let the weight of your back body drop into the earth. Can you soften your skin? Perhaps you notice the sensation of air as it crosses across your exposed skin. Can you bring your awareness to your breath and notice the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out? Keep your awareness on your breath. And as you do, just soften your attention. For today's practice, I offer you the focus of moving energy. These past few months have brought many of us some harsh and unpredictable weather. Weather that has perhaps inspired frozen or stuck energy. Maybe heaviness in our bones and muscles from bunkering down during the storms. Maybe a little lethargy from wanting to cozy up and hibernate. Winter is a time for plotting and planning, for planting seeds and watering them with patience and trust. Spring is when we see the fruits of our plans poke through the earth and rise towards the sun. Now, as we are starting to see glimpses of spring, it's a good time to begin our defrosting. To consciously bring attention to the nooks and crannies and corners of ourselves and stir up the energy in those spaces. This moment between winter and spring is a time of transition, a space of change. Our planning and plotting turns into movement and action. Our heaviness and lethargy are pierced by the sun. Our seeds begin to grow. Can you move through today's practice with an intentional focus on shifting your energy? Squeeze out the thick and the stuck and open yourself up to invite in the possibilities and inspiration that arrive with change. Take another big breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out the mouth. Reach your arms overhead. I want you to find a big X shape through your body. And then move around, ankles, wrist, head. Starting now to shift a little energy. Reach fingers and toes away from each other. Big breath in. And big breath out. Bring your elbows to the floor alongside your body. Give a little push into your elbows. See if you can lift your upper body and move your upper body to the left side of your mat a little more. From there, I want you to cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Reach your arms overhead and grab right wrist with left hand. We're coming into a side bend shape on our backs. Get longer through the legs. Find a little more weight in that right hip. See if you can reach that back of your right hip down towards the floor a little more. You might turn your gaze into your upper right arm. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Full breath in. and out. Uncross the ankles. Bring your elbows back alongside your body. Lift the torso, bring it back through center first. And then push into the elbows, so you can lift your torso and take your shoulders, your upper body over to the right a little more. Cross left ankle over right ankle. Reach your arms overhead, grab left wrist with right hand. Pull yourself longer, stretch the legs. Try and anchor the back of that left hip towards the floor. Maybe you gaze into your upper left arm. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Uncross the ankles. Bring your elbows alongside your body. Press down into the elbows. Lift your torso. Bring it back to the center of your mat. And then hug your knees into your chest. Hold onto your right knee with your right hand, left knee with your left hand. Pull the knees towards your chest. Start to open them away from each other. And then circle those legs down and around to close back in. Continue with this circling. Loosen up the hips. Oil those joints. Moving at your own pace here. And then reverse the circle. Take the knees out, around, and in. A few times in this direction. Checking in. Notice how this feels in your body. And come back to center with the legs. Squeeze the legs together. Open your arms to a T. Turn your palms to face down. Push into the arms and hands a little bit. Try and stabilize and keep your shoulders grounded. Inhale, prepare. On an exhale, let your knees fall to the left. Gaze to the right. Inhale, back through center. We're keeping this dynamic to start. Exhale, knees to the right. Look to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, knees left, look right. Use those arms into the floor. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, knees right, look left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, knees left, look right this time, stay. Let those legs find the floor. Left hand might come to the top of that right thigh or knee and gently press down. Option to stay here, or it's early in class, but you might extend that right leg straight any amount. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Slowly release that right leg back in if it's straight. Inhale those knees back through center. And we'll exhale, knees to the right, gaze to the left. Bring your right hand to the outside of that left thigh or knee and gently press down. Option to stay or maybe extend that left leg straight any amount. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Rebend that left knee if it's straight. Use your inhale, bring those knees back to center. And then grab onto the backs of your thighs. Pull the belly in, engage the core. Start to rock forwards and backwards along your spine. Give your spine a little massage. Maybe after the 4th, 5th, or 6th rock, make your way into downward dog. You could roll over your shins. You could swing your legs around. We'll all meet up in our first downward dog. Feel free to move around a little bit. Check out, see how this shape feels in your body today. What's going on in the backs of the legs, the hips, the shoulders, the neck, the face. Inhale, rise to toes, tuck the chin, and then pull yourself all the way forward into a modified up dog. Knees will soften to the floor. Heart pulls through the arms. Push the floor away with the hands. Draw the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Take a full breath in. Toes stay tucked. Exhale, press back, child's pose. Rolling through the spine. Push into the hands and the hips back. Stretch the sideways. Tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, roll back into that modified up dog. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's flow through that twice more. Rise to toes, tuck the chin. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog, knees soften to the floor. Exhale, press back, child's pose, toes stay tucked. Tuck the chin, inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Again, tuck the chin, rise to toes, inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Tuck the chin, inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay in this down dog. Open your feet wider, about mat width apart, and then walk your feet forward until your heels can touch or almost touch the floor. So we're in a shorter, wider down dog. Finding a down dog twist, bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle or calf or thigh, whatever you're able to grab. Pull hand to leg, try and twist and turn underneath your right arm. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1, push into that right hand, keep the hips lifting, the spine long, inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. On an exhale, release that left hand back out in front of you. And we'll change sides. Right hand grabs outer left ankle or calf or thigh. Pull that hand into your left leg. Turn your torso underneath your left arm. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Press into that left hand. Keep the hips lifting high. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, release, right hand back out in front of you. Take a pedal the legs. Walk your feet back in, hip width apart. And then keep pedaling the legs. Walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Feet are hip width apart. Bend the knees, let the torso drape over the thighs. Touch hold of the opposite elbows. Give a little pull on those elbows. Get longer through the side waist. Can you press into the feet and lift the sit bones? We're here for a few breaths. Check in with your body. You could stay still, deepening the breath. Or you could let the breath lead you into some movement here. Whatever feels good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms. Soften your knees. Slowly unroll. 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. Can you come back to that intention of finding this moment of transition and shifting your energy? Stimulating that stale energy, starting to wake up and refresh. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Find steeple mudra. Interlace all but your index fingers. Anchor through the feet. Inhale, pull yourself taller. Exhale, side bend right. Push down through your left foot. Send your hips further to the left. Pull that left arm up and over. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend left. Press into that right foot. Send those hips further to the right. Pull that right arm up and over. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze your tush, soften the knees. Start to send the hips forward as you lift your torso up and back. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands through your heart center, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross the body as you pull forward, shoulders stack over wrist. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, and then step into lizard. Right foot lands outside right hand. Bring your right hand behind your head. On an inhale, open your right elbow to the sky. Exhale, right elbow towards left elbow, round. Twice more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Release that right hand back to the floor, inside right foot. Step left foot outside left hand, prayer squat. Elbows inside the knees. Roll the shoulders back, scoop the tailbone forward. Big breath in. And big breath out. Pressing into your feet. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, step the feet together. Hands to heart, and take a breath. Inhale the arms around and up, steeple mudra, and release all but the index fingers. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, find that back bend. Send the hips forward, soft knees. Squeeze the tush to protect your lower back. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands through heart center. Fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, right elbow across the body. Shift those shoulders forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. And then find your lizard. Step left foot outside left hand. Left hand comes behind the head. Inhale, open left elbow to the sky. Exhale, left elbow, right elbow. Twice more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Left hand inside left foot. Step right foot to the outside of your right hand. Find that prayer squat. Shoulders back. Press the knees open. Scoop the tailbone forward. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, step, feet together. Hands to heart. We'll take that one more time, right and left. Let's smooth it out. Inhale the arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend, lift up to go back. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands through heart center. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, step right foot outside right hand, lizard. Right hand behind the head. Inhale, right elbow lifts. Exhale, right elbow, left elbow. Two more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Right hand to the floor inside right foot. Step that back foot outside your left hand. Prayer squat. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, feet together. Hands to heart. Last time, inhale the arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands through heart. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross the body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to low. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, step that foot outside, left hand, lizard. Left hand comes behind the head. Inhale, lift left elbow up. Exhale, left elbow, right elbow. Twice more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Left hand to the floor. Step that back foot outside your right hand. Prayer squat. Get taller through the top of the head. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, step. Feet together. Hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. Have a moment to check in. Notice any shifts or changes in energy from that little bit of movement as we work to stir things up, to make space for change and the beautiful opportunities that change brings. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Pull your hips down and back. Lift through the heart, reach through the fingertips. Scoop the tailbone forward, draw the belly in. Take a breath in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms alongside your body, palms face down, shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale, Utkatasana. Can you sit a little lower? Reach those arms back up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. This time, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Press into your feet. Inhale, high lunge. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, open twist right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Scissor your inner thighs together. Inhale, get taller through the top of your head. Exhale, twist deeper. 2 more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and twist. 1 more breath in and out. Exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch up and back. Bend deeper through that front knee. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Seal that back foot down. Deep bend in the front knee, shoulders are soft. Inhale, floating warrior, straighten your right leg. Turn your right toes in, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Left toes point back, right toes turn in slightly. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that left shin moving forward as you reach up and back. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Right arm reaches all the way overhead, modified Parsvakonasana. Let's take that again. Inhale, reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana. One more time like that. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana. Option to stay here. Maybe right arm wraps behind you for a half bind. Maybe left fingers find the floor inside left foot, or you take a full bind. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Release the bind. Stretch the left leg. Reach your left arm up and back. Exhale, turn left toes in. Fold torso over right leg. We're going to crawl to the left Skandasana at the back of your mat. Start to turn those left toes out a little bit. Bend your left knee deeply, spin your right toes to the ceiling. Hands can stay on the floor. Maybe they come to blocks. You could bring your hands to your heart or open wide or bind. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Use your hands as needed. Lower your tush and have a seat. Right hand grabs the front of your left ankle. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, side bend right. Can you drop your torso towards the inside of your right leg? Maybe, big maybe, left hand finds right big toe. Keep that left knee opening wide. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale, rise back up. Use your hands as needed. We're going to come back into Skandasana. So we're lifting our tush off the floor. From here, we crawl to the right Skandasana on the right. Bend your right knee. Turn your left toes to the ceiling. We're just here for 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Low lunge, top of mat. Keep pivoting through those hips. Square off, face front. Big transition. Inhale, standing splits. Drop your head, float your left leg to the sky. Walk your fingers in line with your right toes, or maybe grab that bottom ankle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot next to right. Let it go. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Let's flush it out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment. Check in. Find your breath. Slow down. Reset. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, open, twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Scissor those inner thighs together. Inhale, get taller through the top of the head. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Exalted warrior. Back hand to back thigh, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up and back. Bend deeper through that front knee. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Seal your back foot down, widen through the pelvis and chest. Inhale, floating warrior, straighten your left leg, left toes turn in, reach up. Exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. Right toes point forward, left toes turn in slightly. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that right shin moving forward as you reach up and back. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. Left arm all the way overhead, modified Parsvakonasana. Good, twice more like that. Front knee stays bent. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana. Stay here. This might be it. Maybe left arm half wraps behind you. Maybe right finger slide inside that right foot. Maybe you go for a full bind. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Release the bind, straighten the right leg. Reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, turn your right toes in. Fold over your left leg. We're crawling to the right, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Bend your right knee, spin those left toes to the ceiling. Any arms you'd like. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Use those hands as needed and have a seat. Left hand comes to the front of your right ankle. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, big side bend over to the left. Try and keep that right knee opening wide. Can you turn your torso under that right arm? Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale those hands to the floor. Use them as needed. We're lifting our tush, coming back into Skandasana. Crawl to the left, Skandasana, top of mat. Left knee bends, right toes to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Low lunge, top of mat. Pivot around, square the hips. Here's that big transition. Inhale, standing splits. Shift onto your left leg. Drop the head. Float that right leg high. Walk your fingers back in line with left toes. Or maybe grab that left ankle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot, left to left. Inhale, half lift. Reset your spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your flow. Inhale, up dog. Big stretch. Exhale, downward dog for 3 breaths. You can always drop your knees and take child's pose if you need a little extra rest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath through the nose. Maybe this time open mouth, HA, exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment. Observe. Notice shifts, changes. We're stimulating that energy. We're waking things up. We're transitioning from our winter bodies to our spring bodies. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, Garudasana, arms double wrap, left arm under right. If that's too much, you can always reach back for your shoulder blades.
Take a breath in, lift those elbows. Exhale, sit a little lower. Then take that left leg. See if you can double wrap left leg over. Maybe you just wrap at the top of the thigh. Maybe those left toes wrap around the calf. 3 breaths here in eagle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. Inhale, one-legged mountain with T arms. Unwrap arms and legs. Draw left knee to chest. Reach your arms to a T. Take a big step back with your left leg. I want your hips square, your heels grounded, and your legs straight. So maybe you need to open a little wider, come a little shorter. Find those legs. Inhale here. Exhale, flat back. Keep your arms in a T. Reach your torso halfway down. Long through the spine. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, start to twist from the belly button. Left fingers land inside right foot. Right arm opens to the ceiling. So you're twisting towards that right leg. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Keep drawing the hips back as the heart reaches forward. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Release your right fingers to the floor. Crawl to the left, wide-legged straddle facing the left side of your mat. Turn the toes in a little, heels out a little. Reach down, grab onto those big toes in yogic tola. On an inhale, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale, pull yourself into that fold. Push down and out through the heels. Inhale, more length through the backs of the legs. Exhale, let the collarbones reach for the floor. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Release the hands, drop the head, soften the knees, roll up slowly. Turn your toes out, heels in, star pose. Arms reach up in a high V. Take a breath in here. Exhale, horse pose. Hands come to your heart, bend your knees deeply, open them wide. Inhale, star pose, rise back up. Exhale, horse, hands to heart, knees wide. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse, and stay. Bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, dip your right shoulder down, twist, and look to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, dip your left shoulder, twist right. Do that one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, star pose. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top of your mat. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Reach your right hand forward. Glide onto your right leg. Right hand moves forward and to the right slightly. Maybe you place a block underneath that right hand. Open your hips and chest to the left side of the room. You could stay here. You could bend that top knee and grab your foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior 2. Big step back with that left foot. Deep bend in that right knee. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs. Exhale, turn right toes in. Fold over that left leg like we did before. But then walk your hands all the way to the top of your mat. Low lunge, facing front. Inhale, plank. We'll flush it out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. HA, open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Stay for the exhale. We're going to Garudasana arms. Right arm wraps under left. Maybe once, maybe twice. You could always grab for those shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, sit lower. And then let's wrap right leg over left. Maybe you only cross at the inner thighs. Maybe those right toes sneak behind left calf. Lift the elbows, pull the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, one-legged mountain arms to a T. Unwrap arms and legs. Draw that right knee up. And then big step back with your right leg. Take a moment. Adjust as needed. Legs are straight. Hips are square. Heels are grounded. Inhale to lengthen. On an exhale, flat back. Reach your heart forward. Lower halfway down. Keep reaching those arms through a T. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to twist from the belly button. Right fingers inside left foot. Left arm to the sky. Keep the hips pulling back, heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. Release, hands to the floor. Crawl to the right, wide-legged straddle. This time, reach behind you and release your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Reach your knuckles to the ceiling. Spread across the front of the collarbones. Use your exhale and fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Release the arms, heavy head, soft knees, roll up slowly. We're going to turn those toes out, heels in, star pose, arms lift, heart lifts, big breath in. Exhale, horse, hands to heart, sit low. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Once more, inhale, star. Exhale, horse, and stay. Hands to your thighs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, dip that right shoulder, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip left shoulder, twist right. One more time, each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, star pose. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top of your mat. Left knee bends, arms open wide. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Here we go. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Left fingers reach out and forward, maybe to a block, maybe to the floor. Reach to that lifted arm and leg. Open your hips and chest to the right side of your space. Maybe bend that top knee and grab your foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg. Exhale, turn your left toes in. Fold over your right leg. We're taking our hands to the top of our mat for a low lunge. And we'll flush it out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into our last down dog of class. Take a few breaths. Feel free to move around. You can take another HA open mouth. Exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump feet through the hands to have a seat. Extend your left leg long. Janya Shirsasana. Bring your right foot to your inner left thigh. Sit up tall, face your left leg. Big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. As you do, see if you can walk your sit bones back a little bit. Widen through that inner right knee and then soften and breathe. Make your way up to sit. Use your right hand to lift that right knee. Cross right foot over left leg. Maybe you keep this left leg long. This is nice. If you want to fold that left leg in though, that's an option. We're taking a half seated spinal twist. Try and even out your sit bones. Bring your right fingers behind you. Inhale, left arm high. And then exhale, twist to the right. Hook that left elbow outside your right leg. Spread wide across the chest. Get taller as you breathe in. Twist from the ribs, the heart, and the head as you exhale. Take one more breath in. Twist to your fullest as you exhale. And gently release, hands around to the left. Take a counter twist, whatever feels good. Just unwind and twist the other direction. As you come back to face your legs, a couple options. Gomukhasana. Right knee stacks on top of left knee. That's option A. This is quite intense. Option B, double pigeon. You could stack shin on shin, still quite intense. You could bring that right leg in front and sit cross-legged, or you could come into a seated figure 4. Take whatever hip stretch feels good in your body. If there's another one that you prefer, that's fine too. For Gomukhasana, knee stack on knee. Your feet are in one line horizontally. You're trying to even out those sit bones again. Inhale, sit up tall. This might be where you stay. Maybe on your exhale, you fold forward. Great place to close the eyes. Come back to your breath. Cleaning out those nooks and crannies, those corners with some stale energy. Use those exhales to let go. Make your way up to sit. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take your time. Give them a little shake. We'll keep that right leg long. Bring the sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Sit up tall, face your right leg. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. As you do, can you walk those sit bones back a little bit? Soften, release, relax, and breathe. Make your way up to sit. Use your left hand, pick that left knee up. Cross left foot over right leg. Again, you could keep that right leg there for our twist, or you could fold that right leg in. Trying to even out the sit bones on the floor. Left fingers behind you. Inhale, right arm reaches high, make space. And then exhale, twist to the left. Breathe length into the spine as you inhale. Use your exhales to empty out the belly so you have more space to twist. Take one more breath in. Twist to your fullest as you exhale. And then release around to the right. Bring the hands to the floor. Take whatever feels good. Just a little counter twist and unwinding. And face your legs. Any hip stretch you'd like. Maybe Gomukhasana. That left knee will stack on top of right. Maybe you come into double pigeon, or you sit cross-legged or seated figure four. Inhale, sit up tall. You could stay right here. On your exhales, maybe you start to fold forward. Great place to close the eyes. Find the breath. Make your way up to sit. Extend those legs out long. Give them a little shake. Flex the feet, sit up tall, breath in. And on an exhale, fold forward. Same thing here with those sit bones. See if you can walk the sit bones back a little bit. Reach that heart towards your shins or toes. And then fold, maybe with some shoulder rolls. You could shake the head out. Make your way up to sit. Unroll onto your back, setting up for a bridge pose. So once you arrive on your back, bend the knees. Feet are hip width apart. Heels are in close to your tush. Bring your arms alongside your body. Inhale, prepare. On an exhale, press into the heels, lift the hips. Interlace your hands underneath you. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you as much as possible. Stretch the arms long. Push down into the floor with the arms to puff the chest. Press down into the floor with the feet to lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. And on an exhale, release the arms, roll down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Eventually land the pelvis. Open your feet mat width apart. Bring your arms to a T and just let your knees windshield wiper side to side. The next time your knees fall to the left, stay there. Take your left foot to the outside of your right knee. Use that as a weight or an anchor. Try and push that right knee closer to the floor. Reach your right arm up on a high diagonal and gaze to your right hand. So you're trying to move your right knee and your right fingers away from each other. Come back through center. As you uncross the legs, make sure those feet are mat width apart, nice and wide, and then let them fall to the right. Right foot comes outside left knee. You're just using that as a weight, trying to push that left knee towards the floor. Left arm reaches up on a high diagonal. Look to your left thumb. Try and reach left knee and left fingers away from each other. Come back through center. Hug your knees into your chest.
Take some gentle sway side to side. Massage across the lower back. Maybe the head rolls a little bit right and left. Happy baby. Flex your feet to the ceiling. So soles of the feet face the ceiling. Grab for the outer edges of your feet and pull down on the feet. You're trying to bring your knees as close to the floor as you can. Keep that happening. Press your feet into your hands and try and reach your lower back to the floor. You could stay still if it feels good to rock a little bit side to side. You could do that. You could stretch one or both legs straight. Just play around a little here. And then release and hug your knees back into your chest. This time for a big hug, big squeeze. Lift your forehead to your knees. Curl everything into a tight, tight ball. Keep squeezing for 3, 2, 1. Release and set up for final rest. Extend the legs out long. Palms to the ceiling. Close the eyes. Allow yourself to let go of effort, let go of thinking, let go of breathing. Let your body's wisdom take over. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle around, roll out the ankles, the wrists, wiggle fingers and toes. And then like we started, stretch those arms overhead, big X shape, reach fingers and toes away from each other. Inhale here. Exhale, draw your knees to your chest, roll to your right side. And when you're ready, make your way up to sit. Find a tall spine. Close the eyes, bring your hands to your heart. In winter, I plot and plan. In spring, I move. Henry Rollins. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.